Okay, hi everybody. I know that I haven't really made a Blu-ray update in quite a long time, nor a movie review in a while. It's because there really has not been very many movies that have been interesting, and I just haven't been very inspired to make a movie review. I did eventually see The Descendants. I don't know, I might talk about that, but that's a few months ago. I also saw Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, which I didn't understand that movie at all. And I really, really want to see the Cabin in the Woods. That movie looks really promising. But Blu-rays. I haven't made a Blu-ray update in quite a while. That's because I haven't had a lot of time to myself, and I like to record these videos when there's nobody else in the home. And I share this home with my family. Neither here nor there. Let's talk about some Blu-rays that I got recently. I only got two, unfortunately, so this is going to have to do you. First one is The Messenger. The Messenger was a movie released in 2009. 2009 was definitely the anti-military year, with the not-so-subtle Avatar and the more subtle The Hurt Locker. The Messenger is very, very comparable to The Hurt Locker, but instead of focusing on the people who defuse bombs, this movie actually focuses on the people who go to the families of military people's doors. Sorry for my vocabulary. They go to their doors and basically say, sir, ma'am, whatever. I'm sorry to tell you, but your respective other, or your son, or your husband, or your daughter, or whatever, has passed away in the military, or in armed conflict, I guess would be the term. I'm not really all that big on the military. I don't really know all that much about the military. I have nothing against the military, but as you can imagine, it doesn't really go over well. It's a very, very stressful job. It's it's just a very painful job. It's a very hard job to do. And the person who does it is this guy who recently came back from wherever, and he was in battle, and he has a leg injury and an eye injury. And he recently got assigned to be the new messenger. He doesn't want anything to do with it, but he's being forced to do it because, land of the free, home of the brave, America. So, he gets this mentor character played by Woody Harrelson, and it's basically just focusing on these two guys. This is a really, really, really good film. I was not prepared for how good this film is. It's another one of these character-focused military movies, and it's really, really good. Let's start with the acting. Ben Foster. I've never seen this guy in any other movie. I think it was in some Jason Statham movie or something like that. But he's fantastic in this movie. Woody Harrelson, always one of my favorite actors. He's also fantastic. His movies, he usually has decent choices in scripts, but man, he was really, really good here. Both of these guys have signs of post-traumatic stress disorder. Example, Woody Harrelson's character, he can't be alone. He simply cannot go without having somebody, near him or to talk to or something like that. Foster, in the story, Ben Foster's girlfriend or something, it's not really explained all that well, is getting married to another man because, he was away for so many years, and he doesn't take it well at all. The thing is that it uses the scenes where, how should I say this, the messenger scenes, really sparingly. I say way too much. It uses the scenes where they, It uses the scenes where they go to people's houses and tell them that whoever they're related to has died, really sparingly. I think there's only about 5 scenes in the movie. About 4 or 5. And I don't know, this is just such a good movie. I don't really want to reveal that much, but this is a fantastic movie. You absolutely must see it. One of my favorites of 2009. And next up, we have one of my favorite movies of all time. Absolutely love this movie. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. This is, if I could describe it, a more romantic Inception. What I mean by that is that it's a movie about dreams and uh, diving into somebody's subconscious. It's a movie where we have a main character who has sort of a troubled past, has difficulty establishing relationships, and it starts with the what would be the second last scene at the what would be the second last scene at the beginning of the movie. And it's whereas Inception was a very hard-nosed science fiction movie with some intimate character study. This is a romance movie that has some sci-fi elements to it. You see, Jim Carrey plays a man who is. This is going to be a hard plot to describe because it's actually really complex. He starts out meeting this nice young woman who's very, very different from him, whereas he's not very instinctual, he's not very reactive. She's very off the wall, like she doesn't even think, she just does, you know. And they establish a nice relationship, but then we cut to almost a year later, or so we think, where the relationship has ended, and Jim Carrey's character, I cannot remember his name, learns that his girlfriend went to this clinic to delete her memory of him, and he decided, you know what, why don't I just do that? And he figures, I'd rather feel no pain, but based on the relationship, but. He quickly realizes that that's a bad idea, and by the time he realizes it, they're already deleting his memory. And I know that sounds really sort of out there, but this is an exceptional film. Absolutely, this is easily my favorite Jim Carrey film and one of my favorite films of all time. It's just such a charming film. I do believe that romance films can be very good if they're given if they're treated well. The sort of romance movies we have nowadays, like with Nicholas Sparks, crap like, The Last Story, Dear John, shit like that, and Twilight, they've really, really given romance films a bad image, and I do think that they can be very, very emotionally involving if they're made well, and the people who are making them actually give a damn. And this is never more evident than in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Strange name, I know. It's directed by Michel Gondry, who I'm not terribly familiar with, but I would like to know more about. I would like to talk about this movie a little bit more, but I'd rather you guys go out and see this movie before I just talk about it more. But take my word for it, this film is absolutely exceptional. Definitely recommended. And thanks for listening to my Blu-ray updates. I'm gonna have a few more. I'm gonna try to record them all at once, then release them as fast as I can, or well, not as fast as I can, sparingly, and hopefully that'll, keep my production going. I still suck at outros.